Antisemitism began in the first millennium AD, when leaders in the Catholic Church blamed Jews, the guys with the black things on their head, for the death of Jesus. Back then, since not many people actually knew how to read, and not many people had access to a Bible, they didn't really care to look in the Bible to see whether or not Jews were to blame. Today, most historians and Bible scholars recognize the fact that it was the Romans that killed Jesus, not the Jews. Jewish culture and religion prohibits them from killing anyone at any time near a Passover feast, and in the Jewish culture, that's not something you really want to miss. Taking all that information, there's not really anyone left to blame but the Romans. Jesus was arrested by Roman soldiers in the Garden of Gethsemane, crucified later on a Roman cross, and pierced by a Roman soldier in his side. Moving on. Later, during the Dark Ages, when the Black Death was going around and many were dying, people started pointing fingers. Contrary to popular belief, not only were the witches blamed, but Jews were blamed too. Both were believed to serve the devil. Some people even went a step further and bought another myth, the blood libel. This was the myth that Jews used the blood of Christian children in rituals and served the Antichrist. All of these myths and stereotypes were started simply because the Jews would not accept Jesus as their savior. People thought that this was arrogant and that it was a sign that they served the devil, so they just went around spreading myths. Moving on later, we can see how a lot of people were affected by these myths and stories. Even before the Holocaust, many Jews were massacred in Germany.